Hey everybody, this is Brandon Bologna here. We have coming to you some a video today. Is what's the date today? That was May 28th, 29. Sorry, not 2019, 2020. First fucking year in the world, I guess, basically. I'm gonna talk to you about this Minneapolis bullshit, because I've been hearing a lot of shit. There's people rioting and shit, destroying their own businesses over some guy that was killed in an act of police brutality and stuff. And the way the cop killed him was horrible. I think. Well, I'll say it is a murder, may possibly, and if they ever get convicted, then it'll be justice, I suppose. Um, but the reaction just is just fucking stupid. They're basically what happened is they're quote unquote protesting. Yet when there's people that do it for like Second Amendment reasons and all their for the trying to ease down on lockdown restrictions, and they're called terrorists and everything else. The white people, I mean, but when it's black people, it's so fine. They can destroy their own black businesses and all that and loot. Why is that fine? I don't understand that. And that argument to me is, I mean, this Twitter is just filled with this stupidity today. It's insane. The way it's like, well, we can't tell people what to do. We can't, this bullshit, this like SJW fucking zombie white knights coming to the rescue again of people that don't deserve it. And these aren't good black people. These are people that are piece of shit. They're not like they're destroying. Oh, I mean, destroying property is never okay in any situation. I don't care who you are, whatever you are, race, ethnicity, whatever it is. So I don't understand this whole. To me, it's just you're gonna just destroy the economy more. It already is impacted by it already is from the coronavirus and all that. And now you've been also facilitating that. It's gonna take even longer now because they'll it's burning. There's places like seen even in the auto zone and in certain places like Target. Again, people thieving, whatever you call it. And it's just like, how is any of this in a good defense of innocent people being killed by the police? Because I mean, to me, that's like you're just like shitting on their legacy, basically. I don't know. And these cops, thank God, at least they're fired. Step one, and then we can go to the rest and maybe hang them for whatever. So, but uh, what they're doing is basically making it impossible for people to put food on the table. So basically killing them without, what I mean? It's kind of like, well, it won't die, but basically the economy is gonna suffer, and then it's gonna take so much billions of taxes. People are gonna, what are you doing now? Like they're gonna just, it's just violence that I just, how is that a, how is that, I don't know. This is for stupid. I'm just sick and tired of it. It's a fucking war zone in this city. And how is this like, I don't understand. People talking about black people in the United States. Scared for them. Scared for the fucking people that are just getting targeted because they don't want to fucking riot. They want their businesses that have been suffering. And then fucking you talking about? My God, what's a fucking race war shit? Give me a fucking break, honestly. Well, anybody, I'm saying that because I'm white. Oh, I don't know. Any black person knows that. That's sensible. That knows that shit. They don't have to fucking talk. This is bullshit. They know their fucking brains. They're saying that the best thing for anybody, a group of people do is fucking riot. They goddamn stupid people justifying that shit. Okay, that's just any group, just fucking stupid. Like honestly, no, you want to protect minorities. I'm like, no, you want to protect rioters and looters. That's what this has come down to, basically. It's like Ferguson. You seen that situation? You know exactly what I'm talking about here. They fucking destroy their own livelihoods, basically, for for one person that I don't even get it. It just it just wait. So and it perpetuates a bad stereotype. You know what I mean? And it's just like, really, this is the hill you want to die on. Your own community is being reduced to ashes, basically, in a lot of these parts. Um, you know, that's the thing is I don't know anything about the whole the police and situation and all that stuff. I don't really defend them at all. I don't really care to defend police. I don't know how it's a white thing because we don't like the police either. I don't think anybody wants the police involved in the lives. We don't care about the police. We don't need to fucking worry about God, the police. We stay out of trouble. We obey the laws of begrudgingly. It doesn't mean we like them. We don't give a shit though. We don't become criminals. It's not like you become you just obey it like a puppet or I mean like a sheep or you be criminal. It's in the middle. But you it's like you're not making it the case. You're not making it look good. They're making them look like scumbags. So I don't like. Yeah, it doesn't happen. People are not like oh, if I'm pulled, I don't like ever want to get pulled over with police. You think I want to get pulled over with fucking cops? Nobody wants to deal with those dickheads, those road war pirates, basically. Yeah, I don't get how it's a racial issue. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. It's like race. What the fuck does that got to do with their black, white, Asian, fucking Chinese? I don't give a shit. What the fuck the police are, or what are they doing? They're all doing it to everybody. It doesn't fucking matter. Like it's like hilarious because they're the same people in these cities. They give more power to the government, and then like they want to restrict like freedoms, but then they come up with the police. I'm like they're arm of the state, but you want to give them more powers to the state. I'm like that includes the police, includes like it basically includes a lot of shit. Maybe the arm certain things, public services. I'm like, yeah, but then you want to give more money to the state, though. You want to give the state more power, and then you complain when the state powerful. Well, that's what happens. I don't get the race issue. Does not make any sense to me at all because they affect because the state basically it does that to everybody. I mean, so what are they talking about? To me, that makes no fucking sense. And you know what I mean? As a taxpayer, what they're just going off the deep end for this. Like, is is that how everybody should respond? If we just somebody riots, I remember there's no race riots or how many people of these people. Sorry, I said people twice, but people being killed by illegal aliens. There's been no riots over any. Nobody's rioted over that. I don't know. And how many? There's been like almost hundreds, I think, possibly. And over a few years, um, there's been certain white people being killed or near death or being assaulted, or being like. But there's no riots from white. There's no riots of white people destroying their own white businesses, white communities, white towns, cities, white anything of that. It always seems like it's the other way around. You know what I mean? But and it's and situations are worse. And like this situation is, they're all the same. Like I would categorize any of these on a different lower high tier situation, but it's a response. It just totally seems to almost make it like discredits people's. You know, it it really fucks up the legacy of people that are killed because it makes it like they're all defending it, but then no, they're fucking being thugs destroying their own. You know what I mean? This just doesn't make no fucking sense. Like I see this all day. I'm gonna show somebody on Twitter. This dummy I blocked because I was getting sick and tired of these retarded. These tweets are just stupid. What was I gonna say? Oh, it's something like privilege on this. You know, this usual bullshit. Um, it's just stupid, man. Like honestly, I just don't get it. It's like, oh, every history and all that bullshit. Like, what is history got to do with racism? Racism doesn't mean it's continued on history. It doesn't like, oh, because white or black racism was like longer. I'm like, it's not really. It's black and white. Whatever racism is the same. It's because we talk about one style of racism doesn't mean it's because well, it's in history it's longer. It doesn't make no fucking difference. It's just being tit for tat. You don't two wrongs don't make rights. You don't get to do that. That's just not how it works. And you're not doing it actually against people that are responsible. You're doing it against innocents and each other and causing race war in between. It doesn't. You don't solve anything. How does that solve anything? I don't. Like I said a million times about well to myself. I thought I don't like the cops. I don't like you know laws and shit. But I just don't get. I just don't. What's the word for it? Try not to get in trouble, basically. And I don't say somebody should die over it. I mean, I would fight the cops to try to do something. Yeah, I wouldn't fucking kill him, maybe. But self-defense, right? But um, this is obviously a tragedy that he died. So rest in peace. Um, so nobody should ever die from from police. I agree with that. I don't even know how that's something like they're trying to say we dispute. Those idiots that do that, and I don't. So the thing is, I just I don't get the racism thing. Like, so you want to say the cops? I'm like police. I'm like, think about after when slavery was abolished, right? Who was going after the Ku Klux Klan? It wasn't a bunch of random people. It was, yeah, I know. Unfortunately, it was a state. But they didn't, they didn't end up they fighting against the KKK because that was just cause, right? So I just don't get it. I don't. These are the same people who give more power to the state of it in, and they wonder. They wonder when things happen. I'm like, statistically though, it's like 50% of white people are killed more. It's like about like 30 to 20% of actually killed by police in like lethal. Like, well, yeah. So, however, obviously that means the same thing, lethal kill. But those percentages, and that's still horrible and tragic that they do. But it doesn't. It's like, oh, you wanted to care about those facts, But we don't see whites rioting over that, do we? I don't know how we're the friends of the police then, really. Are we? I don't know. To me, it's like, well, if it's their target, it's like, oh, interfering. Yeah, man, shit. You know how much a fucking ticket is? $800 just because you can survive on doesn't mean shit. Like it's like, oh, you just get that shit. I'm like, yeah. So we should get. Why should anybody get it? I don't even think anybody should. It's some bullshit like $500 for a fucking speeding ticket. Yeah, and that's how much. Imagine you don't pay that and they find out, man. You just no. Nobody should. A lot of these stuff that the courts and the justice system is kind of fucking fucked up. And it's affecting everybody. I get that. And it's also made by the same people who are claiming about power of the police. The same people that give it to the state. And I've said this a couple times now in my video, but that's the base of what I'm talking about. This Minneapolis mansion, the situation, should not be happening. Doesn't matter. I don't care for what reason. It's rioting. Plain simple. There's no fucking justification of that. Murder, theft, same. They're all the same wrongs. They don't justify each other, right? You can't say because somebody died, you do something that could eventually lead to it. You don't inverse and all that shit. You don't do that. That's just simple. I don't know what's hard. Understandable people, but they claim all. I've seen this all on Twitter today, and it's just like, no, it's wrong. They're just simply false. Be safe out there. It's like they're being hunted down. Like it's like, are these people stupid? Honestly, on Twitter, they talk about it as if the Jews in like Nazi Germany being like all this stuff and being like fucking murdered en masse. Like even Jews died, and like from like 1930s, late 30s to 45, right? And they act like they're being treated like that. Like most of these people are not. Yeah, it's like they're not. It's just like it's so fucking. Oh, yeah, we have the right to tell you what your experiences are if they're not that. Yes, that's called facts and not being. We shouldn't let people lie about what's actually going on in their lives, being brainwashed to lie about situations when they're not in. Something to do with their race. We don't let white people. It's like what's that got to do with it? So we should let them lie because they're black. That makes them like that isn't like doesn't. What kind of stupidity is that? It's like why don't you just lie because other people fucking destroyed my ancestors' lives. It's like no, that does not make it right. I don't get how that makes that confused. How's that? Is that like some justice? Some fucking twisted version of it? Injustice doesn't make it. It's not lead to more injustice. Basically, you don't counter that injustice with more of it. So I don't know if my opinions don't matter to you. I don't give a shit. Everybody's triggered or whatever over this video. I don't really care. I don't really care what I've been saying in this video, honestly, because I think honestly there's other people that have more informed opinions on this, So go to those people. I don't. I'm just coming here for shooting the shit. I don't really give a shit, but discuss because I'm not some intellectual, journalist, just some fucking person. So, don't take anything I say seriously, really. But maybe you should, because I would think maybe we got two people that are just mentally wrong in the head. It's because all these whites that are justifying all this because they want to. They're like, oh, I'm virtuous and all this shit. Virtue signaling basically, but you know, fuck those people. I don't know what's so thing about whites sticking together. We don't stick together. It's obviously proven wrong the minute this situations these occur, and it's like it is. I don't know what it is. It's like yeah, you want life to go back the way it is. You don't want to have. It's not like really most people white people are even friends just because they're white. Even in reality, most of the time we fucking fight like normal people. Like that happens in every culture, every society, every country, every whatever, right? Like that happens. Like I don't know why that's a surprise or that people don't believe that. I don't get that really. You know, it, it just shouldn't be happening. Period. I don't care who is doing it. From the Philly after Super Bowl 52, it's like the first thing people were caring about is that most of the time they see from all these people they're black. Like there's all about how they're white, nothing that they were Eagles fans being fucking stupid. Not anything else. It was because they're white, but it's always black people like being when they do it. It's always because you're just saying because they're black. Well, obviously that's not the case. How many times do we see this whites and it's like. Do you think any of these people are being arrested the same thing as any of those riots with whites? I don't think so. It's the same thing. Almost it's impossible to round up everybody basically, and then you have unless you are, then that's good that everybody in riots most of the time that you're responsible on camera, then you can somehow quantify who it is and you find out are being, what I mean, caught basically. But I don't. See you guys. That was my video for today. I don't really know. I just get sick and tired of Twitter and all that shit. And just people annoying me. They're so just bullshit and just like yeah. This really helps being racist against race being apparently stopping racism with more racism. It's like, oh yeah, white, white, white. It's like, really? Okay. Is that how you really want to solve things, people? Nah, it's all planned. We all should be good with each other. Friendships, all that stuff with each other, race. That's nothing to do with like some power bullshit structure. All these ideas are made by some, Jewish billionaire guy, George Soros, and it's all in the cards. People should learn about this stuff from what's been happening in history for like at least for a while now, at least 120 years. So I think that's the best estimate of years. But yeah, it's just horrible what's going on. I don't want anybody to be losing their lives with the police. But what are they doing to solve it instead of getting these guys a trial and possibly they find out they're guilty of murder, life, 90 years. That's it. Done. No argument. You're done. You don't get no second chances. You're done. That's my opinion. It don't matter if you're a cop or you're somebody, a citizen or whatever. You're done. Murder. I don't respect police. I don't care about the police. I don't give a single fuck about the police. I don't interact with the police. I don't. I don't respect law enforcement. I don't. They're just here to bully anybody. So, you know, I think I'm the most consistent. I don't know what people are talking about dividing the races. It's not going to help anything. Cops of all colors. I don't know what that matters. It matters so much to everybody, right? Doesn't it? It's supposed to matter. I thought we were supposed to be a post-racist society. I guess not really. No, that's not really happening, is it? No. It's more of the same. Immoral. ideology is dividing humanity, basically. Yeah. It's like, really, this is our reality. You know. Uh, yeah, it's a, people lose their lives, no. Some people lose their businesses, no. So there's so many things I can say no, and it's not mutually exclusive. You do not get to justify what these people are doing to their own communities because some innocent person died. You don't. It's simple. No matter what the color is, I don't care. You don't deserve to die. Your businesses, your community, and people, assaulting each just doesn't. It does not. That should not be happening. Period. I don't. I don't want to see black people being killed by the police. People think if I don't immediately jump to defend rioters, that I want that to happen. No, I hate what the police officers have been doing. But they're not all this. Most of these people are not. A lot of times, so I just still don't want them to die. Though there's no fucking reason to die. You shouldn't be fucking murdered by police. Yeah, I get that. I guess no. A power. The police are a power force. Not a. It's not about color. They of all colors, and they all try to be in charge of our lives and dictate our lives, control us. I do that to everybody because they can. It's not easy. You can do it to a minority, but why would you not just do that to everybody? And they already. I'm just saying they do. Could they do both? Everybody gets it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not racist yet. I don't have any buts. No buts. I can evaluate the situation, not being racist. Not racist. I don't want to see people being killed. I don't want people seeing rioting. That's the same thing. It's not like, oh, but well, that means shit. You don't actually believe you want to see. You do want to see. No, no. I'm like, sir. Do you think black people would say they're happy to have white friends nowadays? No. They won't get in trouble saying, well, but what, this dumb white fucking. No, they won't get in shit. But when a white person does it and they say that, no, they're merely racist. Do you understand? You know that? You understand? You know, that's hilarious, isn't it funny? One type of prejudice I get, prejudice, prejudice, prejudice. Sorry, not prejudice. Is tolerated, the other is not, basically. So, anyway, guys, see ya.